So many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance, you could look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here. On target to Musgrave. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Willis looking to throw. Complete. It's Ingram. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense up to the line fast. From the 30 on 2nd down. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down. They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Willis now. The throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, but getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with a 3rd and 9. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Willis to throw it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Cowboys are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 3 now. Rodgers here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Pressure comes, Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Dude, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's caught. This is McConkey. He does it. Touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Big gain downfield. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game.
Good pass, good pass.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Play action on 1st down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cowboys get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. He's finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
He'll throw it. He's on the move. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that 1st half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down throw by Rodgers. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a punt.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Working quickly here. From the 45 on 2nd down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cowboys are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action with Rodgers. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Gets this to McCulkey. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rogers will look to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked by Alohi Gilman.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, stiff arm. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. That's caught at the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
To the air here on 1st down, Rogers. He finds McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff now from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead.
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense?
They line up for 2. Here he is to throw. And down he goes. They get to him for a sack, and that may just save them this game. They remain up by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's going to field this at the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They send Metcalf left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know.
That was a good game right there. That was the first Ultimate game I finished. Somebody ever played through for real.